With enough practice, dedication, and advice from the community, can one average Counterstrike player find himself among the pros? Welcome to Counterstrike Hero from Zero. Continuing my win streak from last episode, I started another game on Nuke. I was in a pre-made team with a few guys that I played with before, and everyone kind of knew what they were doing. I was able to go nuts and just start fragging out because I knew they had my back.
Come on.
Bomb down. That might be ready
One's
for
on
this.
top. Last one's literally one extra, I think. Never mind.
You're sick.
Perfect.
They flashed up. They flashed up.
Heaven, let's go.
Heaven,
Heaven,
let's
let's go.
Another solid win, and I'm still continuing that win streak from last episode, which leveled me up to level 4 in Face It. From there, I went back to Inferno and had another fantastic game, getting some good openings on the T side, which is usually where I struggle the most finding kills.
Nice.
One dead.
Yeah, let's go.
Close, man.
On top.
Dead.
Two dead. One
Arch dead. Nope.
Just play slow. Trying to get
I feel like I'd be pretty clueless if I ever had to go play A site, but anchoring B, I really know what I'm doing and I enjoy it.
Chico.
Hell one.
Did you? Fuck.
Dead.
Upper, he's still back wide, I think. Sure, tell us now.
I had a pretty weak game on train this time around. I got a few shots that I needed to. Didn't really top or bottom frag, but we got the win in the end. Playing Mirage again, anchoring B site on Mirage, I didn't have a particularly impressive game again, but I had a very strong team with me, and we got another win on my win streak. From there, I had a absolutely terrible game on Cash. I was trying to play mid, which I'm awful at in the first place, and just getting run over every single round. I was 0 and 8 before I got my first kill on the board.
Oh, he pushed on site. Like, what is purple doing? What the fuck?
A main dead.
Auto.
Z dead.
Where did I just die from?
I think it's a miracle we even managed to pull this game back into overtime, finally ending my win streak of 9 wins in a row.
He's connector. That wasn't up.
Yeah.
Wyodaniel.
Might be
He's
ladder
behind the
area.
box.
Oh,
Dead ladder. One.
jungle.
Window. In between both window.
No way.
Good shit.
Close
Two
right
bullets.
again.
On Mirage again, I wasn't doing a terrible job fragging, but I just couldn't get the kills I needed, and I couldn't win clutches to keep us in the game. Back on my least favorite map again, I had a game that wound up being extremely close towards the end. We'd had one player abandon fairly early on in the game, so it was a 4v5 most of the time. But not.
Two con. One lit.
Planted through pill. One back mount.
One
One went playground. Okay.
Yeah, bathrooms.
Oh no. Nice.
If you can't win,
I think that if we'd had 5 players, we would have been able to win this game. As it was, we couldn't quite do it. On the CT side of train, we lost the pistol round, but one guy had just enough money to buy an AUG, which he dropped over to me, and I bought armor for a force buy behind it.
All lost still.
last two.
He's flashing.
Can't say. Hell. Am I not?
What the hell?
Backside.
Other side of oil for me.
Last right? Or not back out?
I'm backing out. There's 2 here.
Ladder back out, ladder back out. Back out still?
We had a fantastic CT half, but they managed to have an even better CT half, shut us out, and we just couldn't quite close the game out. This Mirage game wound up being my worst game all episode. I did not make a single game-winning important play until the very last round of the game, where I successfully anchored B-side at the last second.
Planning.
Backside. He pushed around.
He's lit.
Nice,
Last
nice.
one, people.
Backside, backside.
Nice try, man.
So we got the win off the back of that, and I broke my streak of 4 losses in a row.
They're coming B.
Bro, the fucking time.
Barbecue. That's across, dude.
Nice.
We have no apartment control. One's through. CT. Samson log.
CT with up.
Nice.
Bomb shows.
Damn, this is bullshit.
On Inferno again, I had a pretty solid game. I got a couple good plays on each side, and we closed out the game pretty easily. 2 wins in a row.
One's jungle. Jungle dead. Come back.
I got
Stand
a
right
peek.
over Rose.
Fucking
Wow, I got it fucking so hard.
I'm ass.
Triple.
He's safe. 2v2.
Stairs last.
walked out path.
Be on the stairs. Nice.
Last one should be there.
Yeah, back to third.
My time's shitty now. We could barely pick up any rounds on our T side of Mirage, and just didn't have enough rounds to spare to get a good comeback going on our CT side. It should tell you something that at the end of the game, I wound up top fragging with only 18 kills. Back on Dust 2, I forced a shotgun and pushed lower after the pistol round loss, and actually did some serious damage with it. This fucking kid is scouting their spawn, I can't do that.
T-side.
Cat with an UMP.
I'm just getting tapped out long.
Long one. Up one. Ramp. Two of them ramp.
Okay.
Oh, he pushed lower. He pushed lower. Fuck.
Was that
There's
him?
the kill.
Nice.
Alright.
There you go.
Bombs mid.
The smoke's fading.
Oh, time
Dink car, can you need?
CT, the other one, right side.
Like, take it boost. Take it boost. Good game.
Let's go. Just kill
Oh
him.
shit.
Just kill him.
I fragged pretty hard the whole game. I had a solid team, and we closed out the win.
Careful.
Outside.
He's Asian.
Mini.
One ramp, one B.
What the fuck?
He just hit me.
Where?
Okay, you pissed him twice now.
Good round.
Oh my god.
Nice. push. No fuck.
Got him, I
One
think.
more, one more.
Yeah,
I haven't time
we
for
got a
this.
bot on our team.
Except that one.
One more made it out. He's red.
Yo, what you doing, boy? Oh, this bot.
It's Bomb in. peek me, Fred.
Yeah, he's about to drop on me.
I'm watching your cover, blue.
Yeah, nothing A. Or nothing.
I really try to avoid blaming my team for things. But this time we had one guy who abandoned, one guy who didn't speak English, and one guy who had zero game sense and just ran around staring at the ground. I'm kind of shocked that this game went on for as long as it did, but we did not have a shot at winning. Thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe to help me keep creating content.